musician Tailor's Twin and Chevie.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the Tailor Talk Podcast, live here at Grand Entertainment Studio, home of Musician Tailor LLC. I'm your co-host, Chevy Revis, along with my co-host and co-founder, Darrell Twin Smith.
What's up, y'all?
Today, we have a super special guest and real family to the show. He's a father, artist, creative, super talented singer-songwriter, spectacular, superb, and remarkable performer on stage. Like the French would say, he's a tour de force.
That's right.
He's a proud HBCU alumni of the world-renowned Alcorn State University, home of the brave, and was a drumline member of one of the greatest marching bands in the Southern Land, a.k.a. the Sounds of Dynamite.
Yes, sir.
All right. In 2019, he released his debut album titled Honey with 8 non-skip tracks and some of his fan favorites, Dipped in Honey, Ride, and Run, featuring Smoke Dizzle. He's music tours across the country and has performed in some legendary venues like Houston, Texas, House of Blues, SOBs in New York, Howlin' Mouse in Jackson, Mississippi, Los Globos in L.A., Masquerade, Center Stage ATL, and the Verizon Center in Dallas, just to name a few. He continued to drop amazing music and some of our favorite records like Cyclone, Miles of Diamond, Gelato, and recently Bliss. Please help us welcome to the show, hailing all the way from the HUBCITY, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, to the day we fly.
Come on
the
now.
Pine Belt, the 39401,
Yes,
Forest County Baby, that's in the 601. Come on now. Our family and father to our little cousin Josiah.
Yes, sir.
Put your hand together. Our family.
Thank
Josh.
y'all. I appreciate that. I don't think I've ever been introduced better, ever, man. I appreciate y'all having me, bro.
Yes, sir,
Thank you.
bro.
Hype me up. Hype me up.
Come on, nah, bro. You need to add that to the resume. If you want to be introduced properly, call these folks.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Happy to be here, dog.
Yes,
we
sir,
appreciate
man.
you.
Yes,
We
sir.
Glad to see you, man.
Likewise, man.
Yes, sir,
Most
man.
definitely. It's good seeing you, brother.
Yes, sir. Likewise, man. It's been a while. Been long enough.
Yeah, man. It's you know, we every time we come together, it's always a celebration.
Every
so
time.
that it's never a day, it's never a night, never a year that don't go by that, you know, you was always in our hearts.
Yes, sir.
So man,
Nah.
it's definitely a pleasure to have you here on Tailor Talk Podcast.
Thank you.
Because I don't think folks understand how much talented person that you are. It's a pleasure,
Yes,
hands
sir.
down.
Nah, I receive. I appreciate that, man. Y'all know how I am. You said it. I heard you on one of the shows you did with my partner, Greg. He was like, even if he don't think so, he wanted to code it. And I really appreciate that, man. I try not to. It's not even a humility thing, bro. It's just like, man, I have an interesting time receiving compliments because I know it's not me. I'm just a vessel. It's God at the end of the day, you know? So I'm always elated and taken aback when I hear stuff like this and the way you introduce them. Like, it's crazy to be perceived that way because for me, like I say, it's God, and I get a privilege to be able to serve in that sense, bro. So thank you.
Yeah,
Yup.
man, well deserved. It could have been longer.
He said, I got it.
Yeah, I had to edit
Nah,
it.
for sure that.
I was an engineer editing it. There's a lot more to I could have added there,
Yes,
but
sir.
I was like, you know what? We'll talk about it.
We'll get into it on the show.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So, man, from that old hub city,
Damn
Yes, sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
Pine Belt.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
601.
Forest County.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
as you know, like I said, very talented,
Thank you.
amazing singer, songwriter.
Yes, sir.
I know seeing you from the first time I was introduced to you, to seeing you on stage, to seeing you in writers camps,
Crazy.
writing songs that's end up on the album and stuff like that, man. You know,
Yeah.
you know, your lyrics and the way you deliver it is hypnotizing, and it's definitely, you know, it's your songs is the ones you put on that playlist, and you get your girl over and you just hit play.
Thank you later. You heard me, Jay.
You just hit play, and
Yeah.
and the songs do the work for
That's
you.
real. That's real.
But you know, as you know, where you at now is
Mhm.
always a beginning.
Yes, sir.
So, tell us about your beginning in this journey of
Man.
music.
Man, y'all bigging me up today. I appreciate it, man. I really do. As far as the start, man, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. You already know it's the Bible Belt, so you going to church every Sunday, every Wednesday, every revival, if it's open, you in there. And I think that's where you really figure out if you can sing or not. If you can really sing, if you can get some applauses, you know what I'm saying? We can see sparks of anointing in the church, then we know it can translate, in the secular world, realistically, right? And so that's how I got my start. My mom, shout out to Bonita Waters, my baby, my beloved soul, but she was in the church. She was a vocalist. Like my mama, I can sing, and then that's my mama, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like we couldn't go to nobody's church and they not be like, Sister Waters in here today. Y'all, come on, bless us with a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can remember waking up. It was this thing I think called United Methodist in Hattiesburg, but it had the Methodist hour. And even though we were Baptist Christian, right? But my mom, they would like mess with her, let her sing in the morning. So I'm waking up getting ready for school. It's 5, 6 in the morning, and I see my mom on TV singing these gospel songs and stuff like that. So that inspired me. My older brother, man, Jeremy Waters, rest his soul. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace.
I'm a byproduct of. I'm not just saying this because he transitioned. My brother was a musical genius, bro. And I realistically grew up liking animals, wanted to be a veterinarian, this type of stuff. I was bad, bro. Like just doing stuff. And when it was time to go to music class, my IQ when it come to music is much higher than my classmates because when I come home, all I'm listening, my brother, or my mom. So that was it. Y'all mentioned my cousin Smurf. Every time we talk, y'all bring up Smurf. If you know, you know. I ain't gonna get into it. Shout out to my cousin Smurf, man. I probably was about 6th grade, 12 years old. Smurf was it duct tape NT, I believe, with banking them. Smurf was running, like twisting them, all these different people, And I remember I was my first time in the studio, she brought me, let me cut one of her hooks. And I got this thrill, man, from not even just the environment, but from like, you go in the booth, that's one thing. You come out here and start hearing it, it's like, okay, I'm addicted. I want to keep doing this, right? I think another thing that kind of introed me into entertainment and performance, y'all know who Calvin Richardson is?
Calvin Richardson, yeah.
So Calvin Richardson, my cousin's,
Soul.
yes sir, legend, right?
Yes.
Calvin's role manager is my cousin's husband.
Okay.
So I'm like 14, between 14 and 16, they're letting me go on the road with Calvin. If he got a show in Birmingham or Tuscaloosa, I'm opening up for Calvin at 16, 17, 9 throughout high school, right? That was where I was like, okay, this is definitely what I want to do. You know what I mean? I even kind of made like a more Southern soul type of feel to my music in the beginning, but that was the start, man, and kept going from there. Yeah.
Okay. So you got a musical family, I'm gonna talk about Smurf real fast.
All right, look,
That's the first time
Shout out.
I heard about you.
That's crazy.
From Chevy and Smurf
Yeah.
talking about you when you was that was 2000?
2010.
8, 9, yeah. 19. No, it was 8, 9.
Yeah.
2008, 2009.
Yeah.
Smurf came down. She did a show in Kentucky for one of Chevy State to State mixtape events, and she said, "I need to recut this song." Man,
This is
Smurf
blowing
got
me
into
away.
it.
Yeah.
Smurf, she was talking strong to me. I
That's
said,
her. Only the way Smurf would,
She was talking strong to me.
Raw
I
and
said, "Hey,"
uncut.
I said, "just try it this way." And then she said, "No, my engineer do it this way."
see.
I said, "Let's try
Sound
it
about
this way." I said, "Let's try it this way." I said, "Trust me." And then once she finished, she came out, she said, "Okay."
You were right. You were right.
She just said, "Okay."
Yeah, that's her though. She got to give you some pushback.
Come on now.
But
Yeah, man.
then when came to Atlanta, Chevy said, "Oh, Josh here." And so then when I met you, like I said, you've been doing a whole lot. He introduced to me you and Griggs.
Yeah.
And like I said, Griggs, he was on the show. But y'all two together
Yeah, man.
is like, to me, the dynamic duo.
Yes, sir.
Because it seemed like both of y'all together complete and make things happen.
Yeah.
And it continue, y'all both shine together. It's like y'all got this big aura around both of y'all that's shining.
Nah, I receive, man. Thank you, man. And shout out to him, bro. super proud of Griggs, you know what I mean? Just seeing him step more into this role, you know, as an individual, he does so much from ministering, mental health, life coaching. He does a lot, bro. So I'm grateful to have been able to share space with him for over a decade and learn so much, you know, important to each other, man. So thank y'all. It's like y'all the dynamic duo. We trying to be like y'all when we grow up, man. That's it. But thank you, for sure.
But man, here's the crazy thing. You know, you talk about your singing.
Yeah.
But you know, you ain't said nothing about, you know, you on them drums.
Man, I was hoping you was gonna bring it up. Some of the camera, I don't know what angle y'all can see, but y'all see that hoodie he got on, right? He got on the Jackson State hoodie. I went to Alcorn, man. I try not to bring up band unless somebody else bring up band, right? Man, I'm a legend in the band world, dog. Like, I don't know no other way to put it. You know how you got Danny Dozens with basketball, football, stuff like that? That was really me with drums, bro. Like, shout out to my cousin, Brandon Bell. He went to Jackson State, marched on the drum line in 2012, and I graduated high school in 2014. So Jackson was where I wanted to go, but I had, like options. Alcorn gave me a full scholarship, man. And so another thing, as far as me, it's a byproduct of having my brother be who he was, and it was like second nature. Let's go. But yeah, I went up there and wrecked shop at Alcorn, man. Yes, sir.
But you started before that, though, right?
Nah, exactly. Thank you, bro. Come on. Home team. So Hattiesburg High.
He trying to get around Hattiesburg.
Yeah, we can't.
He don't want us to talk about our
This starts in the hub city, man.
Let's go ahead.
So here we go.
Okay.
History lesson. Hattiesburg High. First of all, Chevy, let them know you marched on the drum line, too.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, we played traditional.
Come on.
1-2-1-2.
You know what I'm saying? So the evolution.
We walk for, so y'all what?
Court style. You know, like crab walking and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So transparently speaking, Hattiesburg at this time was a predominantly white band. Not necessarily a white school, I believe, but a white band, right? And so fast forward a couple years, my brother ended up coming to the school. He wanted to go to Jackson State. And so my brother was going against the grain and kind of playing like more music from our culture. You know what I'm saying? Cadences from our culture and things of that nature. And that kind of started to breed just this different energy in our drum line. And at the time, we didn't have any guys in the SWAC to kind of come back and put us on to different things. Once my cousin went in 2012, I went in 2014. It's just been like Hattiesburg, we are swarming the SWAC from Jackson State, Alcorn. That's really it. Jackson State, Alcorn. I don't think we got no guys at Valley, but the main two, you know what I mean? Jackson State, Alcorn, bro.
Ain't nobody down there in Tougaloo.
Nah, not that I know of, but we wouldn't brag on them, no way, just because it ain't SWAC for real. So, yeah. Between Jackson State and Alcorn, man, we hey, you know about the Berg. Berg built, baby.
And shout out to your brother, too.
Yeah.
I recently found out that he kind of the one who's pioneered and helped us transition from
Legit.
being
Single-handedly.
to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the drumline name is called ST, right? Soul and Thunder. My brother created that. I created that. And like all high schools in Mississippi, right? Jackson State's called War and Thunder.
Yeah.
Right? So Jim Hill and Jackson, they call ICT Ice Cold Thunder. You got Murrah, or maybe that's Murrah. I think Murrah
Jackson
ICT.
Murrah?
Murrah High School in Jackson. So we all like these little derivatives, but we didn't have it until my brother created it, man. Yeah, so
That's what's up.
shout out to ST, man.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We used to have some good times, man.
Yes, sir.
I go back and see the games now. I be like, oh.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah, man.
It's different, bro. Yeah, man.
So,
Yes, sir.
as a legend on them drums, you know,
Yeah.
everybody in Mississippi wanted you to come on,
Yeah.
play for their band.
Yes, sir.
So as
Number one
What-
draft pick.
what made you say, hey, I'm gonna go to Alcorn?
Man, you know what? That's a good question. I ain't finished college, right? I'm going to break down just how much of a legend I am. All the damage I did happened in a year and a half. But I didn't want to, I knew I didn't want to finish school. I was signed to an independent label in high school here in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
I won't say their name, but shout out. My mom used to let me skip school, bro, in high school. So I'm 16, 17, driving to Atlanta. I had a little Honda and two friends whose parents were also, they trusted their kids. So it's three of us. But high school kids, we getting passes, like the label would like fax passes to my school, and they would kind of be like, all right, them days excuse. So boom. That's high school. When I get to Alcorn, they gave me a full scholarship. And I auditioned for Jackson State and Alcorn. But Jackson State's program, let me get them their flowers. They're so elite that they don't have to give anybody a full scholarship because everybody wants to come.
Yeah.
Right? At this time, I came to Alcorn at a sweet spot. Like, Dr. Murray had just came from Jackson State 2010, 2011, I believe. And it was the rebuilding years. And if you in the rebuilding phase, you got to get some money out to get some kids recruited in here, right? So I knew I could go to Jackson State, but I would just be another good dude that went to Jackson State. That's what all the good kids did. I was like, the SWAC is not competitive anymore as far as the drum line is concerned. Jackson was slaughtering every line, bro. I'm talking about 2010 happened when the Memphis boys came in. It was different. They always been elite, but all right, here we go. So let me stay focused. So boom, I go to Alcorn because I was able to, there was a group of us who wanted to do something different. We tired of Jackson bullying and beating up on folks. Let's go offset this, right? So we know we got to be crabs and be freshmen and fall in line with whatever they doing, but bro, we elite. I was the section leader. They made me section leader my freshman year in the spring after I crabbed. So I had a year before my sophomore year to lead the section to kind of really make some noise. And boy, did we. Boy, did we. So yeah, that's what made me go to Alcorn. They threw that bag at me. It was free.
So break down the crab part. Is that like being a private in the military or like?
Essentially, right? So the crowd, y'all ever seen Drumline, man?
Yeah.
White t-shirts.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You basically a peon to them. It's like, boy, you can't, nothing but water, no juice, no nothing, no condiments on your stuff. You got to stay with your crab brothers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's just a good way for you to build camaraderie and brotherhood with the folks you just came in with. But so we did that respectfully. Yeah.
Like going to, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Like pledging almost.
100%, actually. Everybody got your sections in the band. The drum line is the drum line, but we call it TOP, right? So, you know, some folks are part of that. Some folks just on the drum line.
So you came in there and said, hey, I might be a crab, but hey, I'm finna show y'all.
Nah,
what
what's crazy is I didn't,
You
man.
never identified as a crab.
No. I stayed humble. I didn't try to overstep because they knew who I was. See what I'm saying? Like, respectfully, they knew.
Okay.
We used to take high school days to Alcorn. So when I come to high school day, I got my sticks in my backpack. I'm tearing the college dudes up in high school. So before I got there was this reverence and respect that they had for me. And at the same time, I had a respect for them. Like, I'm not bigger than the program.
Okay.
Everybody who come in here got a crab. So as good as I am, I'm a hush.
Okay.
You ain't had that. You ain't had to go what Miles went through on with AT&T.
Nah, nah, bro. We ain't getting hit like that, bro. Not without the whole. Listen, it's going down. You hear me? But I was a cocky little kid. I won't lie, but I also knew how to play my role. Coming from Mississippi, bro, we know how to be quiet sometimes. Let's get an understanding of what's happening here before we do anything or do too much, right? And today I would say that's an outdated way of thinking, but at this time, right, that's how I was processing it. Like, bro, just be modest, be humble, handle your business. And I think that's actually what led them to making me, section leader as a freshman.
Okay.
I ain't try to step on nobody's toes. I respected what they had in place. And I think they wanted to win too and respected me. And it wasn't just me, and my crab brothers enough to kind of allow us to contribute.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Had a ball down there, cutting up.
Man, what?
I was kind of, I'm going to take them back just a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Come on, I know where we going.
I never know. I can't remember
2008.
what year.
2008. The story he just told and brought up Smurf, it's the same.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, 2008.
Yeah, that's what it was. So I had just got back from serving over in Iraq. And my sister, I think I was on leave. I want to say, my sister was like, yeah, man, I want you to come talk to my kids over at Grace Christian, right?
Yep.
And I just remember just talking to him, just asking him, because he was young kid. I was like, what can I talk to them about? You know what I'm saying?
6th grade.
Y'all ain't finna talk about what
just happened.
Just happened, you
right.
know what I'm saying? But I remember I was just talking, asking them what they wanted to be when they grow up and all this, little stuff like that. And they got quiet. I said, anybody got any questions? He was the only one raised his hand. Mind you. What grade you was in?
We 6th grade? 6th grade,
yeah,
yep.
6th grade.
Ooh, man, you make me feel old.
I know, right? No, every time I see him, I still see that little kid.
The little kid, right.
But he grown man now, I'm just saying.
Thank
but
you.
I still see,
Yeah.
man, how, I watched him grow up almost.
Yeah.
So, anyway, man, I remember raising his hand, asking something. So, yeah, how many people you shoot over there?
That's what I wanted to know.
I said, so what you want to be when you grow up?
Next question, please.
Yeah. And my sister chimed in. She was like, yeah, he could sing. He could do this. He could do that. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I just seen it, man. He was
That's
a
crazy.
shining star, man.
Yeah.
Sitting in that classroom, you know what I'm saying? So now.
That's crazy.
Transferring. He's still going. Still pushing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Nah, thank you, man.
And I don't like to tell people that story, but I just know if he
I had a feeling. I was like, he might bring it up.
No, but at the end of the day, I want to know, know your history, let you know that you've been doing it.
Yes, sir.
You know
I
what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that, man.
Yeah. He always had that confidence as a kid. He always been bright.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always had that talent.
Nah,
You know
thank
what I'm
you.
saying? So,
It mean a lot, man. Even like I say, tying it back to you telling the story of Smurf, I can vividly. That's why I was like, we're gonna talk about Smurf. Sixth grade, Smurf was trapping hard. And I can remember like just that era, man. Just that whole 2008 was a significant year. I just say that. So to hear that, that's my first time hearing that story. I'm like, really? Smurf, man. But yeah.
I met Smurf through my people. I was working with my guys out of Louisiana called Wild Guys Entertainment.
Okay.
So she was signed to them.
Okay. I remember
and I was
Wise
just like,
Guys.
man, she was one of the coldest. Still
Tough,
like,
bro.
still my top 5
Yeah.
female artists. I mean, she's rapping circle around, Joe.
I'm telling you, man.
You put on a track with anybody, man.
She like that.
Yeah. Just been like that. So,
I tell folks all the time,
yeah.
she like what the Glorillas and the Megan Thee Stallions. Man, we talking 05, 06. And yeah, she was
She got
different.
songs back then that can go today.
Yes.
I'll say that much.
For sure.
Hands down.
For sure. For sure, man. Yeah, bro.
She was running, made some of these dudes look like suckers.
Nah, for sure.
See, that was a 70 term.
In more ways than one. She thorough, man. For sure.
Shout out to Vicky.
Right, Vicky Lane took it back.
Yeah,
man.
But yeah, man, so after you said, hey, the drum line was good. I came in here and I done turned Alcorn up. Everybody come to see us at the games. And then you said, hey, I'm finna go to Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
So how that transition?
Man, crazy. Shit. I had a kid, right? I got my son. Shout out to my little one, man, Josiah. My son was born in 2015. And not like, so I dropped out because I wanted to go chase my dream because I got to make it now because the kid was here. But let me start there. Let me say it now so I don't forget to implement that part in the story, right? When I'm at Alcorn, I'm in a band, I'm on the drum line, I still was, y'all ever heard of Big Bank Entertainment in Bassfield? They had an artist named Collie back in the day.
No, Bassfield, Jefferson County.
Man, they was making noise though. Like Collie had a record with Crit and everything.
I know who you talking about. Yeah, I met some of them cats through Michael Ellis.
Okay.
Mike Ellis, because here's the thing. I had came home on leave, and Mike said, hey, man, ride with me. I got to go up to Meridian. He said, I'm finna meet these cats out of Jackson.
Okay.
That's because I said, name rang a bell, so I met them through Michael Ellis.
I see.
Back in the days.
Okay. Them guys, though, man, they was moving, bro. I remember it was this big thing, like DJ Khaled, like, so they say, like, stole Collie's cover, and it blew up low-key, and then he had a record with Crit. But I'm going from Alcorn to Bassfield, from Hattiesburg, you kind of go through there. So I was just stopping at the studio every time I'm going home every 2-3 days. But every time I got to go to and from Alcorn, I'm stopping at the studio working on music. And so, man, I think I got depressed in college. That's the real, right? So I got depressed because I already knew I could see this through, I could finish this, but I want to go do that. You know what I mean? Like, nothing was fulfilling for me as it pertains to college, And so once I found out my son was on the way, I think that extra pushed me over the edge to be like, you know what, bro? Make sense of this time. If you're not going to take this seriously, go full in with what it is you really want to do. And so when I took that conversation to my mom, I think I low-key was expecting her to try to talk me out of it. Like, bro, they're paying for you to go to school. You know what I mean? If you would drop out, I can't pay to get you back. So she didn't try to talk me out of it. She was like, go. So I did, like I said, my freshman year, my fall semester, my sophomore year, and I moved back to Hattiesburg. And what happened was I was working 2-3 jobs. Hooters, anybody who would let me come do something, right? I would push back when I'm going to Atlanta every weekend. My mom like, when you going? Because she know I'm not going. I don't have an apartment. Like, I'm couch hopping, essentially. One of my partners, shout out to D. Horton from Columbus, Mississippi. He drove down to my mama's house and sat on her couch letting her know, like, he with me, he good. We ain't in no mansion. We ain't even in no apartment. But he good. And Dave coming down and kind of getting that respect from my mom. I remember one Saturday, I'm like, I'm going to leave next weekend. She was like, no, you leaving this weekend. And she wasn't kicking me out, but I think she was kind of making me be decisive. And so growing up without my pops, I appreciated that. That was like a masculine thing for a woman to do. Like, I was her baby. So yeah, bro, that was it. Moved to Atlanta, $300, couch hopping. I was determined, bro. I was a wise and rebellious kid. And anytime somebody tried to steer me this way, I would go until it didn't make sense. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me just jump. That's what I did. So I got out here. Yes, sir.
And shout out to D Horton. He's dope, man.
Man,
He's
Dave,
real, bro.
shout out to D Horton, bro.
I never knew his name was Dave.
Yeah, he probably beat me up. Dave the rapper. Yeah. Government name, boy.
D. Horton.
D Horton.
I heard it.
He from Jackson, right?
Nah, he from Columbus.
Columbus.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
That's right. Joe Dent.
Yes,
Joe,
sir. Yes,
all
sir.
of them know him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Michael Ellis
Yeah.
know him.
Yeah.
So I never met him,
Yeah.
but his name has rang
Rang
plenty-
bells.
Yeah.
Nah, Dave, activism, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. I was just saying his name just rang throughout.
Yeah.
Every time he's like, D. Horton, you know D. Horton? I said, I heard Mike talk about him. I heard Joe talk about him. C Sharp talk about him.
That's crazy, C Sharp.
So I'm like, I ain't never met him.
He was, yeah, man. Mississippi, bro, had some.
A lot of talent. I say it for you. All through the backwoods to
Bro.
the city part.
Man, we been here, man.
Like, for
Home
real.
of the- we invented blue.
For real, man.
Edinburgh, Mississippi,
Come
home
on.
of rock and roll.
Come on,
Come on
man.
now.
It's-
Mobile
It's
Street.
really like that.
Documented.
Yeah.
We been out here.
Yeah, bro.
Greater than Decatur.
Come on. Oh, wait. Yeah. What he said.
Shout out PM, man. She from Decatur.
Shout out.
She from the dick.
Shirley.
She had the Atlanta hat on when I walked in. I was like,
No,
what
no,
you... Heard you.
Listen, now she rep now.
I see.
No. Every
I
time.
think it's Falcons tag out there, man. I'm like,
nah,
okay.
yeah. She gonna rep now.
Yeah.
Just like we rep.
Yeah, type of time.
She'll go to the Falcon game and cry at the 50-yard line.
Nah, man.
I'm joking.
Yeah, nah, but he's serious, though. I don't keep up with sports, but, man, the Falcons will make a diehard fan cry every week, I heard, anyway.
Yeah.
Losing.
The Hawks, too.
Losing. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up.
The only one good is them Braves.
Shout out. Now, I do love the baseball. I go see the Braves often, bro.
That's
I seen you at a Braves game.
Yeah, bro. Now, I might have been working then, but, yeah, I go...
had Outcast night.
Sure did, when they was giving out the bobbleheads. Yeah, bro.
Oh, he got all. He got
Nah,
all
Twin, yes. And,
Hey,
bro,
you
they
see
started...
Usher over there?
That night, people was selling them for like $1,000,
Yeah,
$2,000 a
They on
night
eBay for $300.
at the game, Twin.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Nah, them folks, yeah. Everybody hustle, man.
Telling you, they gonna
Be
get it.
mad at him.
So, man, since you came out here
Yes, sir.
and you was like, I have to do this.
Yeah.
There's no losing in this, me getting my music out and in this industry. So we got out here, D. Horton, as you making songs. How did you really get your name out when you got here?
Man.
Because I know you was on the what is it called? The
Southern Soul?
Southern Soul
Yeah.
circuit for a while, but you came out here. You was like, "Nah, I'm not trying to be on that
Yeah.
Southern. I want to be R&B." But
Man.
you kind of mixed them together.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So how did you make it happen?
I think, I'm shaking my head like, man, because I ain't been asked this in so long, right? I think originally, so it's a lot about the 2008 story you was telling. In 2009, Smurf comes to my house with this big fat MacBook computer and she slams it on the table and she like, hey, this person named Big Crit. You need to know who this is. And I'm like, Big who? And she played, I think Crit was here was the album. She's like, he's this artist from Meridian. He going crazy. He just got signed to Def Jam. She put me on. And that was the start of me knowing who Big Crit was and becoming a diehard fan of this dude, right? So I never forget my cousin Smurf. Y'all know Al Jefferson?
That name don't sound.
Al Jefferson played basketball, I believe. I don't know. I don't keep up with sports, but his name was Al Jefferson, right? He from Jackson, gotta be.
Yeah.
Ball player. But they was throwing a party for him in Jackson, and Crit was the entertainment for the night. I gotta go to school the next day. I'm in like 11th, 12th grade. Smurf, I love you, bro. Smurf like, cuzzo, I need you to drive me up here to Jackson. I'm like, drive? What? But to see who? Crit, let's do it. So we did. I went to Crit show. I'm 17. I ain't supposed to be in the club. Snuck me in. I'm backstage, green room. I'm seeing at the time like my favorite artists. Cause now this from 2009. Now this like 2013, 14. So I'm blown away, and this energy is kind of what got me like, okay, this is what I really want to do. That night was when Smurf introduced me to Crit, and we kind of started to cultivate a relationship from there. So my first project was actually the 143 project. We just removed it from DSPs. Crit and them, man, I guess took a liking to me. His younger brother, let me start there. Griggs and Crit's younger brother used to manage me together. And the way that happened was Crit's little brother came to my high school to do his senior year. We got cooled in, and the rest was history, right? But they were managing me, and that's how I got to Smoke Dizzle play on the first joint, so forth. So I kind of had support already is what I'm giving all of this context for.
Oh, okay.
When I came, I remember before I moved to Atlanta, we came out here as a collective to meet Crit and at the time his manager. And they're asking us, do y'all have your ASCAP or your publishing? Or they asking us all these questions. At the time, we were ignorant. We like, no, we don't even know what that is. He was like, bet. But we left and turned all those no's into yeses. So we need to get this, we need to get that, we need to get this, we need to get that. And then they started kind of encouraging us, bro, like, you kind of can't make it out here if you're not out here, was what they was telling us. And I kind of going home like, Mom, I know you see what we doing on the weekends, but I need to be there.
Say that again.
I know you see what we doing on the weekends, but I need to be there.
No, I need you to go back and say, I can't make it if I'm not out here.
You can't. It's like, because somebody could call you tonight, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, such and such gonna be in the studio, woo, woo, woo. And if you MSC, that's a 5-hour job, you're not making it, bro. So you need to be here so that anytime something is, bubbling or in the mix, we can just call you and it's easier to make that make sense.
And the reason I asked you to say that over, because I think a lot of folks got to understand that part of, they very talented.
Yeah.
But if they don't move out the area that they're in where there's no music,
Yeah.
they're not going to make it.
Yeah, man. And we can talk about that too, because before I left, shout out to Quay, shout out to, again, D. Horton, shout out to, man, who am I? Shout out to John, shout out to Kush, shout out to everybody that was a part of that Tribe Collective. Bro, we was packing out, this venue used to be in Hasbro called Jazz Mo's. We were packing this joint out, hole in the wall, no stage, like super intimate, bro. And so to your point, I felt like I kind of outgrew all that Hattiesburg could give me as far as the music business is concerned. Like, not fan support, not things of that nature, but like, we don't have venues, you know what I mean, outside. That's why we was in a bodega doing that show, you know what I'm saying? So it gets to a point, to your point, where it's like, all right, where I am, I've outgrown it, and I need to go where this industry makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, if you in the tire industry, you probably need to go wherever the tire's booming, right? Which is around the world, so I'll choose another example. But you get my point. It's like LA, Atlanta, New York, that is where the music industry bubbles. Nashville, things of that nature. And so Atlanta being right here, it was like, it just made sense to come here. And not to mention the connections and support I already had in the city.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And that was my bad. I apologize. I'm visualizing that album too.
Yeah.
The first one.
No, it's all because we took it off of
It's
DSPs,
blue.
though.
Blue got the silhouette.
Yeah. That was the first one, man. And on that, Crit produced on that project. I had Smoke Dizzle on my first single. So, like, bro, we had support. We really did. Even how I fast forward to me, getting signed to the independent bandwidth, man. Man, let me tell y'all about John Griggs, bro. All right, let's go there. I don't know where the next line of questions was going, but, man, this dude, I hope this is okay for me to say. Too late. John come from a family, man, where at this time, there was somebody in the family that would support one of the siblings' dreams. You want to start some food truck stuff? Okay, I got you. Obviously you don't have to pay me my bread back, but I got you. I'll help you with the startup. When it was John's turn to get his, like, what do you want to invest in? He said music. He said music. His siblings gave us a $10,000 budget to put that Honey project out. So we kind of, that's the other part, when it, like, coming out here, we knew, we had a sense of, like, we don't need to just go out here and blow the money. She gave us this money for content, for proper uploads, for professionalism. You know what I mean? So we not look like we just kind of throwing some stuff together. And I'm bringing that up to John because he was selfless back then. That's how much he believed in what we was doing. Like, you know what? Let me take mine. We gonna put it into this and keep growing it from there. And she gave us more money so that I could do artist development, man. So we can get into that. But yeah, bro, that's the origin. Getting to Atlanta, having relationships, connections, bro, just the determination to keep growing.
So when did Griggs come out to Atlanta? Before you or after you?
Man, he came after me, chump. He came after me. Nah, John, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Let's bring him up again. John had a good job. It's crazy I said the tire industry because he was working in sales, making like almost $100,000 in like OKC or something like that. What happened was I moved to Atlanta first, and at the time we young kids, I'm like, dang, y'all not gonna come out here? Bet. I started acquiring management. I started getting everything I needed to keep the ball rolling. And John saw, I guess, some content one day and called my mom like, "Hey, yo, I ain't supposed to be in." He called my mama. He was like, "I'm not supposed to be in OKC. I'm supposed to be with Josh, bro." Man, John left his girlfriend at the time. He left that apartment, packed up, and moved to Atlanta. And that was like we weren't friends in the beginning. It wasn't until we got in the trenches together. Like, well, I'm staying on the air mattress. You better come get on this air mattress too. So I know we really in here. You know what I mean? But and he did that. And so I think that was like a year and a half after I moved, he finally came. And from there, man, we got going.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
That's a true story. That's a movie right there.
Nah, it really is, bro. We both play modest, man, but we really, man, we could talk about a lot in reality, bro. Like, yeah. Shout out to John.
Definitely been through it, for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Greg's your man, hands down.
For sure.
Like I said, a very intelligent young man. When I say that's your partner in crime, that's your partner in crime.
It's my dog, man. The way me and him became partners, before we became friends, the way we gained respect for one another, mutual respect, we was on the drum line. I'm a freshman, John, like a junior, I believe. And if you can imagine, I'm 18. Alcorn at the time, we had 7-year seniors. These boys, 24, 25. But I'm like, dang, I got to lead them. And so I'm kind of fussing about something that the people in the section doing. And John make a comment. I'm like, but bro, you be doing it too. And versus him combating it, he held himself accountable. He was like, you know what, bro? You right. And to contribute, I can do woo, 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 woo. And from there, I'm like, you go, he all right. I rock with you. And from there, I remember spring break, everybody was going down to like Pensacola and stuff like that. We went to Orlando. My god brother, Devery, had this poetry show. We went to do that with our spring break because we knew we had this show on campus called Thoughts of Perfection. And basically, John was a mass comm major, and I was trying to figure out how to get this campus to know that I'm not just a drummer boy, but I also sing and make music. So we started curating these events, bro. We had poets that would come down from Jackson State to perform. We would have lyrical dancers. We would have my rappers, partners from Hattiesburg would come, like, putting on real showcases in the library auditorium at Alcorn, man.
That's what's up.
So when it was time, like I said, at $10,000 budget, we did our first 10-city tour out the backseat of his 3 Series BMW at the time. We went to Houston. We went to Birmingham. We was doing, it was like, what? Whoever popping in that city can put 100 folks in this restaurant or this lounge, grab them. I know they don't know how to get a venue. You know what I'm saying? Let them headline. We don't care. We'll tell our audience it's our show. Half of them won't come. We're going there to get this market. You know what I mean? But that's the kind of strategic thinking we were thinking, and I think all of that came from what we were doing in college to try to get off on campus, you know? So yeah, bro, now he's my dog. Been there a decade in.
No, you ain't gonna find people like that too
bro.
often, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Rare. Young Mogul.
Exactly. We can't say you used to give him another name. We're just gonna leave it at Young Mogul. You know what I'm saying?
Do that one. So man, you know, your journey is a good one.
Yes,
I know it's some learning lessons throughout this journey, but as you continue to, the one thing that I know, and I know you stuck on your journey.
Yeah.
I know a lot of obstacles was thrown in your path, but you overcome those obstacles and just kept moving.
Yeah.
So as you kept moving, like you said, you started off, signed with Bandwidth, and you had this project. Everybody, at a barbecue, family reunion, you're going to play some spades.
Yes, sir.
So you got to pull out what? The 52 deck of cards.
Yes, sir.
So you had a project, 52 songs.
Yeah, man.
And you named them after every suit in the deck. You had the diamonds, you had the clubs, the hearts, and the spades. So what made you come up with that concept?
Man, you know what? And y'all know the person. I didn't come up with that concept. I can't even take the credit for it, y'all. Tahoe did.
That's what's up.
Tahoe came up with that concept, man. Shout out to Tahoe 404, man. At the time when I was signed to Bandwidth, she was a part of our creative direction team. And Tahoe might be one of the most creative people. I don't want to make it like about the gender, but one of the most creative people I've ever met. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tahoe was giving me like my first grill. Tahoe did my grill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like, boy, this little country dude, we gotta sauce him up a little bit. You know, I can be honest
Just
about
like-
that. Yeah. So Tahoe, what it was when I was signed, Will Power, he came in the office one day. Realistically, Russ had put out a song a week. I don't know if y'all, the rapper Russ. Russ put out a song a week, he put out that book, and I can remember Will like working out to the book audio every day. And after that man was down that jump rope one day, he just came in the office, he was like, hey, we're gonna put out a song a week next year, every week. And I was just like, okay. Like that's the type of athlete, the type of person I am. It's like if you're the coach on my team, I'm a part of the team, what we gotta do for the greater good, right? And so what he said, I'm like, bet. And before you know it, that's what we was doing. And when Tahoe put the spin on it for the deck of cards, it just made it make so much sense. Because 2020 was a leap year. So that last one, we did a party. And it was dope, man. It was incredible.
Shout out to Tahoe. She, like you said, she's very creative.
Yeah.
Stylist.
Come on, man.
Look, producer.
Yes.
Songwriter.
Yes.
She got them grills for your
I'm
jaws.
trying to tell you. I'm coming to see you soon.
First female drum major out of Fort Valley.
Fort Valley, facts.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Yep.
Yeah, she's
Incredible, man.
She's super dope. I mean, super dope. She got some fire.
Yeah,
When
man.
I say she got the fire. She like production wise, writing wise. She gonna make sure you fly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, good person overall, bro. Tahoe.
So as that project,
Mhm.
you finished the project.
Yep.
Like I said, some super dope songs.
Nah, thank you.
I mean, when I say them songs, it's amazing.
There's some slappers in there.
And then after that, what it came out, Cyclone.
After that, it was Cyclone, yep. Then Gelato, and then everything we released since I left there. Yeah.
So with Cyclone, the cover art,
Mhm.
you on a bicycle.
Yep.
Like you
Street
out
Runner bike. The producer, Street Runner is his bike.
So like you finna get out there and go to the park and do some tricks on that thing.
Yeah. Man, shout out. I gotta get Will Power that man really is a creative genius, bro. He really was. But I forget who the graphic person was. We took the photo over in East Point and we sent it and kind of just telling them what we envisioned, and the guy sent that back, and we all was kind of like, oh snap. But as far as what we were trying to depict and capture, I'm not like a trendy artist. Like I don't like to dress like everybody. I'm a tree hugger in real life. I participate in most things out of obligation. I prefer to be out the way somewhere. You know what I mean? Like I got 3 dogs at home. So what we were trying to figure out was if that's the case, I like skateboarding, I like bike riding and nature walks. You don't have to not do that, but how can we capture that essence, you know what I'm saying, and display it in a way that's not too earthy that we miss certain people, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody is into that type of stuff. And so I think that photo, that cover, bro, is just a perfect way to capture where we were with me at that time.
So man, you say you the earthy type.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a meditation teacher. I teach Qigong.
But man, the music, so how do you write the music that you write, but you earthy? Because I do see you crisscross applesauce, so
getting into it.
You hear?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, y'all. You doing your meditation, but listen to your music. It's one of those things where I would have never thought you was a tree hugger.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with hugging the trees because it's energy.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly. I think, man, for me, what it was, and we used to have this issue. That's why I bring up Tahoe, because we were trying to figure out. When I was signed, we weren't trying to. I don't have a cool problem. Like I'm good in any room, right? But it's like, how do we make this trend? I'm so indifferent to most things. You know what I'm saying? Like at 22, 23, what the rest of my peers were on, I just did not care about. I had a kid. I was a lot more mature than my peer group. I can just say that, right? And so I can remember times where we were calling, I'm trying to, be on this activist kick, and it's like, wait, just slow down, young boy. Let us deal with that, and y'all kind of stand in space. But I think God is love. Love is unconditional acceptance, right? And so at the end of the day, I write love songs. And I think the totality of what we talk about in my music is a part of the entire spectrum of love. And being a tree hugger, I want to have sex. I want to do all of the things, right? But in a holistic manner. I don't want to take advantage of each other. I don't want to be a womanizer. I don't want to do none of these things, right? And so I try to keep this current energy with the music, but man, I'm like Bob Marley in real life, man, for real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think my music that's getting ready to come out reflects that more. When I think about 52, what we were really doing was just developing me as a songwriter.
Mm.
That's really what it was. Like, we
Okay.
probably had about 20-something records, and then we started to realize videos, content every week, we were falling behind. So it got to a point to where we were making a song this week, and it's coming out the next week. So if you can imagine, I'm writing 6, 7 songs a week to get to that one. You know what I mean? So what 52 all it really was just us trying to strengthen me, make me more comfortable in the booth and with that pen. And it did that for sure.
Oh yeah, no. We
Yeah, I
seen it.
definitely.
Yeah.
I was just watching me just watching your career. I slowly started seeing it. Like,
It kind of
okay.
go to it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you got on Vans.
Yeah.
You got, you know what I'm saying? Every now and then you wear some dunks.
Exactly.
It's kind of like, okay, all right.
Start trying to figure out how to blend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But it was an easy blend because when you come out on stage, it's like you don't have to, no matter what you got on, because it's like
Bruh.
he come out there and have everybody mesmerized on every song. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
thank you for saying that. I think that's really what was the confusing part for us. But it's like, I'm the type of artist you gotta see it live to understand any of what I'm saying right now. I don't even think you can go to my Apple Music and after watching this and it makes sense. You have to
Come
see
to
it.
the show, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think we knew that, like, bro, this kid is anointing. It's mesmerized me every time. It's really crazy. No matter who you put me in front of or after, you know, you should probably think it through. Who do you want him to go after? Because, bro, the way
real talk.
God uses me, bro, we taking the energy out the room with us. The show done.
Yeah,
It's
I
over
seen
with.
it. I seen it. I personally seen it.
Yes, sir.
And he performed with a DJ and a band.
Yes, man. Yes.
You can do both, either way.
Or just a guitarist.
What,
Like,
6'7"?
whatever you...
Nope.
Come on now. Nah,
I'm
facts.
just messing with
6'7".
I know the kids killing me
My
with that.
son be on it,
I don't know,
bro.
man. But no, he's definitely that type of performer. Definitely one
Yeah.
that, you know,
Nah, thank you.
built for that stage. For
It
sure.
go back to Calvin and them, man. You couldn't...
Yeah.
These was 2,500 seat venues, you know? And I'm 16. Like, I got to do something. And I think it just kind of came from that, you know.
See, I didn't know about that development.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Calvin,
Richardson,
man.
he's still killing now.
Still.
Yeah.
To this day, if I wanted to go into Southern Soul, stop doing this, we can do that. Calvin is getting it.
But as you were saying, the 52 songs help you develop into a better songwriter.
For sure.
Because even with you was at 2 writer camps I was at, and each camp you always came out with songs that was pushed.
Yes, sir.
You was rolling out.
It was Call Me with Shauna Red.
With Shauna Red,
yeah.
and, from DJ 5 Venom.
DJ 5 Venom.
Yeah.
And then
and I think Bree Briassi was on that song. I'm not sure.
On that one?
Somebody maybe
On the Call Me? I think it was
Maddie was on the background.
No, it was just Shauna Red and
But Maddie on the back.
on the background on that.
Okay.
I think Chapo.
Was on the producer.
No, Chapo was the little female rapper.
No, it was just
on
that.
Shauna Red.
Just me and Shauna on that record. I think she was at the camp though.
Yeah, they definitely was.
Oh, I know what you're talking about though. In that camp, I think I did work on another record.
That's what it was.
With them, yeah.
Nope, it was just Josh
and Shauna. Yeah.
But what's the name in the background? Yeah.
But yeah, man, you definitely you are in rooms that you are steady excelling in, and
yes, sir.
As you keep excelling, like I said, man, you came out here and recorded some records. I like, oh man, them things is on fire.
No, thank you.
And I was just like, when they gonna release these?
Yeah.
But you constantly, like I said, man, you constantly in places where, and I'm gonna hit what you and Griggs both been saying since you've been on the show and Griggs been on the show. Y'all are getting guided by God.
Yeah, man.
God got that path for y'all, and y'all just listening and paying attention and walking in the direction He wants y'all to go to.
Yeah, man.
And like I said, you amazing.
Nah, thank you,
Hands down.
Thank you.
You there. You just waiting for your rewards to be handed out to you.
Come on, receive, man. Nah, I appreciate that. I think as an artist, and I think I could speak for most artists, sometimes it's difficult to keep at the forefront of our mind that this is like a seed sowing game, right? It's like you make the deposit today, but it might not come until 5 years or 5 months even for some. It's different for different people, right? Subjective. But I just really appreciate that. Even this conversation in general, man, it's so much. I'm always in the present moment, you know, or thinking about how to make the next one, how to be a part of the next moment in my most authentic, as my most authentic self. But I don't think about the past in this regard that often. So when I hear it, man, it's like, dang, we did do. So I just appreciate y'all, man, just giving me my flowers while I'm here to smell them. I think that's really important, and it means a lot, bro.
Oh, man, we enjoying the journey, man, because you dropped another one this year.
Yeah,
Bliss.
man.
Well, Crash and Burn first.
Crash and Burn.
I love
That's
that.
crazy. Yeah.
I love Crash and Burn.
Yeah.
And then
Bliss.
Yeah, you had a listening session for it.
Yes, sir.
Packed it out.
It was dope, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bliss, shout out to Bliss. If you hadn't heard it, go check it out, man. That was the first time I rapped on, I think, Miles of Diamonds, I believe. One of y'all said. But this was my first time, like, rapping on Bliss, you know? And the truth is, I grew up around Smurfs and rappers, you know? I like hip-hop more than I like R&B. I just so happen to be able to sing. So it's like, well, you crazy. Sing, you know? But I was grateful for the reception that we got from Bliss. It was kind of, me and Grace was speaking a couple weeks ago. We put that record out July 2nd. Had that listening event, I think, July 3rd, maybe, because maybe the day before the record came or after.
Because it was, because I was trying to come to it, but it was my family reunion.
Exactly.
So that's what had happened, why I couldn't make it, because that was my family reunion weekend.
Fell on the same weekend. Yeah. We put that song out July 2nd. My brother passed away July 4th, bro. So it was kind of like, I mean, we had the content we had for the record, you know, rolling it out. And we was on fire. And that kind of just, man, just put out to everything, obviously, you know. But I'm super proud of it. I think it was my brother's favorite song by me to date, which was kind of cool to know. And as far as Crash and Burn, that might be my favorite R&B record by me. Crash and Burn, because I think I get in like these alternative bags sometimes. I think we get in these like boom bap bags, but as far as a deep-rooted R&B song, Crash and Burn.
Yeah, Crash and Burn and Bliss takes me on
a
journey.
Yes,
man.
Sir.
Because I'm not familiar with hooks I'm familiar with hooks, but bridges and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It changes up. So that song definitely take you. And
to
it was out the box
places.
when I first heard it. I was like, hold up, let me run that back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and
something different.
Definitely sit back. Yep.
Yeah, man. No, I appreciate it.
So, man, you got many hats. And I don't think it's some hats you got. I don't think you really know you got.
Okay.
And the hat is that I know you have a vocal coach with you when you come in the studio sometimes. But don't you think you're a vocal coach as well?
I do. I think so. I think. Thank you, man. I'm super hard on myself. Like even with as far as why the records ain't came out that you heard we did. It's like sometimes I could be so over analytical. Or I won't even say that as far as vocal coach. I think I've done it at a professional level and it came a certain way. You know what I mean? And so even after being in that environment, you still kind of have an idea of how to cultivate spaces for efficiency. Like, if that makes sense at all. You know what I mean? Like, I think I can get it done. We get it done all the time, right? Without that, but I think as far as, if we about to do the final cut, we want this to be this way, having that extra person, I don't have that big of an ego when it comes to it. Having somebody else in the room who can hear what I can't because I'm trying to do it right now, I think that's how you get that goodness, you know what I mean? And I think having that person in the room, I don't get to, like, cop out. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, no, bro. Do it again. You know what I'm saying? And somebody could be like, you can't hear that and tell yourself that? I'm like, yes, but it alleviates that thought process for me so I could just be a creative in that moment.
Okay.
Iron sharpening iron.
Exactly, yeah. Down to writing, man. Yeah. I'm capable of writing a song start to finish. I actually prefer to write with people, though, because I have my perspectives and they're amazing. But I think, obviously, the more you can pour into and kind of pull from different perspectives, it changes things. The range or the scope of who this gets to touch is a lot greater than just you and your perspective.
So, man, if you had 3 people to sit in the studio with you to write vocal coach, who would it be?
Man, I'm starting with my brother Concept, writing vocal coach. My brother Concept, Jamaica Smith, amazing. My song Can't Wait, me and Concept wrote it. Bliss, me and Concept coach wrote that together. Like there's so much in my catalog that he's a part of, right? But I would bring him in as a writer and a vocal coach, right? Y'all know who John Bellion is?
I don't know who that is.
Like, man, I'm low-key a weirdo, right? Folks just don't know it. Y'all know that interview with T.I. where he, like, listen out the things? They like, T.I., what are you? You know what I'm saying? He like, man, I'm this, I'm that. I'm kind of like that, right?
He'll beat your ass.
Hello. But I'm kind of like that. But I like alternative music, things of that nature. John Bellion, y'all know who the Jonas Brothers are, right?
Yeah.
John Bellion, like, produces for them.
Oh, okay.
But when you think about songs we had that won't come out, we know that that's a bag that I can get in, right? John Bellion, crazy, bro. So we got Concept, John Bellion, and man, I would say Misha Fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Who was my vocal coach when I was signed.
That's why I know that name from.
Yeah.
I can see her face, but
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Light-skinned Misha, man. Misha, incredible. She's a unicorn. You was talking earlier off the set. She's incredible. But that's my 3.
What Concept hiding there?
No, man, we still working actively. We just ain't got to that part of the conversation, I guess. But nah, Concept and I, we still actively working. He sent me a record, this Rising, that was crazy. So we do that a lot. If I was in the studio 2 nights ago, I sent to him to kind of see if it's, what you think? Should we finish this? And he sent me what he sent today, like, what you think? You trying to cut this? You know? So we loading a clip right now, man.
Yeah, Concept
like
in the bluegrass.
Yeah.
He in the blugrass band.
He was in a group. He not anymore, but
Okay.
exactly. He's that. He can write bluegrass, country, rock, pop, R&B, you name it, man. So
I like that you putting it through filters and he getting other people's ears.
Yeah,
and things of
man.
that nature.
Yeah, I'm
Cool
wrong a
little
lot.
cat.
Yeah.
Josh introduced me to him.
Concept.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, man. He's super cool. Concept, I hate it. He's not far from y'all's age.
He ain't.
Exactly,
look
bro. I was
young.
about to say he would hate for me to do this, but nah, man.
He look young.
Nah, he could be
I
our
thought he
little
was in
cousin.
his 20s.
Man, I look young. We look young.
Nah,
Yeah, we
exactly.
look young.
Y'all
But
do
no,
look
but
young.
you
I
look
just
at
know.
him, you were
I'm
like,
messing with
Yeah, nah, he's 40-something.
We still can move around now.
Hey, you just did a 5K yesterday.
Hey, man.
I can't do that
I'm going
right
to
now.
sleep soon we get here.
I heard you. I'm right there with you.
I did 6 miles, a 6-mile walk yesterday.
What?
Decab must on fire over here.
That's 5, man. That's what's up. I gotta
I'll
catch
go
up.
ask you too, man. Boy,
Talk
you
to me.
had me dying laughing, bro. When you and Josiah was out
I
there.
knew it on the skateboard.
Oh, my God.
Man, bro,
That's viral.
I cannot make this up.
And he put music to it. That made
It was Crash and Burn, I think. Man, I'm still healing from that fall, man. Like, my left foot is swollen right now. Sitting in this seat.
No.
Man, what?
Come
Yeah.
on,
I done
man.
been to the doctor. They like, no, everything look fine. X-ray. It's like, bro, you can't be talking about this foot. But yeah, nah, man. Shout out to Josiah.
You gotta drink some milk, man.
Some milk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even back in the day, said milk does the body good to heal them bones.
Right.
Heard you.
And you went not vegan, was it vegan or
Pescatarian right now.
Pescatarian.
Yep.
fish?
Yep. Just
Yeah,
seafood, man. I early this year, I want to say maybe March, I did a 14-day fast and cut out chicken and bices, right? And I just ain't been back.
Oh.
I haven't been back. I was talking a week or 2 ago, man. Stony River got one of the craziest steaks, so I have been missing
River.
like that energy, but no, I love it, man.
So let me ask this question, because I don't. How did you say, hey, I don't want no more of this yard bird?
Man, what's crazy is it's real easy, bro. My dad passed at 36, 37. Heart attack, clogged arteries, greasy foods. So I'm very like self-aware and health conscious, bro. Those things aren't hereditary. Our eating habits are.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? And so I'm like, if this took my pops out this age and he was healthy, I'm saying like refereeing a basketball game, you look at him, you would not think that that would be what take him out, you know? But when we think about most of our family, diabetes and all these different things, cholesterol, it's how we're eating, bro. You know? And so I think that knowing this is what made it that serious for me. It's like I'm not a chicken winger to the point to where I'm like losing it because I can't have chicken. You know, I also am from Mississippi and we do what we do, fried chicken, even pork chop. I remember one time John came to my grandma's house and she was making pork chops. We like, Granny, we don't eat pork. She like, well, hell, you won't eat today. You know what I'm saying? But like, so that's how it is back home. So I could see even with certain illnesses that still run throughout the family, it's like, bruh, it's, and then y'all going to see the pharmaceuticals? It's like, that's designed to give you more stuff and it's just a cycle, man. And so the more I started to become aware of that, I just knew the responsibility was to do it differently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So grandma said, you ain't finna eat today.
You won't eat today, dog.
Yeah, we grew up on that, like
Yeah.
pork and all that.
Exactly.
I know when I went to Afghanistan, I had my interpreter, well, I wouldn't call him interpreter, my coach advisor.
Okay.
I wouldn't eat pork around him, nothing like that. So I went like 15 months.
Without it.
You know what I'm saying? Without it.
Yeah, man.
So I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
But now I'm on turkey now.
Okay.
So I substitute the bacon for the turkey.
For the turkey. And
But, you know, every now and then,
spread out time. You be missing it
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
Like,
like-
just one.
yeah, you go to Waffle House, like, damn.
Yeah, man. Nah, it get easy though, man. It's, and that's, we could talk about that all day. Like,
It's like I like fried chicken, but man, I will bake my chicken.
okay. Yeah. And again, what I'm saying, there's nothing wrong with eating chicken at all, right? It's a great source of protein and all of these other things.
It's just not the fried. Stay away from the fried foods.
And I don't even know if I want to say that. I just want to say everything in moderation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Come on, I gotta have some fried catfish.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and
tell you that right
so
now.
those are like my cheat meals, right? So because I just eat seafood, I typically do like shrimp and salmon. But if I want to feel that fried energy,
Right.
I just fry my fish every now and then, you know. So
What kind of shrimp? Because that's like, they know, Pimp said he eats so much shrimp, he got
iodine poisoning. R.I.P. to Pimp C. Man, it depends, man. So different things. Like if the shrimp for the pasta, then I don't like really like jumbo shrimp in that. But not DeKalb County, the Cab Farmers Market.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where it's
Yeah,
at.
it's
man.
lovely over there.
Hello.
Okay.
Man, I went and got some catfish nuggets from over there.
It's like that, man.
Look, they'll cut the meat up in front of you.
Yeah.
You say, oh, give me a quarter chicken.
Good.
Yeah.
Man, the farmer's market, and we're gonna shout out to Miss Sherlyn. She introduced me
Shout
to the
out.
Okay.
farmer's
Come on,
market.
Miss Shirley.
Sure.
You know, it's serious over
Yeah,
there.
man.
Yeah.
It's-
Man,
Yeah, we starting to see that a lot with, farmers market.
Yeah.
They saying like go there instead of going to the grocery store and things of that nature.
Because here's the crazy thing, man. Kroger's a liter cabbage was like $3-4, and it was about this big.
Yeah.
Went out to the farmer's market, $1.
Yes. Yeah, man.
So you'll get your fresh vegetables.
Yeah.
It's a lot out there.
Anything
A
you
lot.
could think of, you can low-key get it out of there, man.
Yeah.
With the stores, bro, like, I'm one of them. The food not real that we eat.
Right.
You go to Chick-fil-A. If you go to Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Wendy's, any of that, bro, you're not eating real food. It just is what it is. It's bioengineered meat. You know what I'm saying? Bioengineered stuff. And so I'm not okay with that. You know what I'm saying? And so to each his own, I'm also not judging it, right? But like, that's really what kind of is getting for me. Like, I want a farm, I want a homestead, grow my own food type vibe.
No,
Like,
yeah. I like being around y'all. Like I work with a vegan. Shout out to Maddie B.
shout out.
When we on the road,
Shout
I
out to
have
Maddie.
to eat what she eat.
Yeah.
And it helps me because it helps me stay up. 'Cause
Balance.
normally I'd be like, hey, give me 8 count Chick-fil-A this.
Type of time.
Extra fried with
Yeah,
the seasoning.
and I'm right there with you,
what
you
I'm
know?
saying? Like,
Moderation.
yeah, but I come back feeling better. Be like,
Exactly.
oh, okay. All right. But
Yeah.
then once we back off the road,
It's like me
Yeah,
go back
'cause
to
you
me
gotta
hear that
check out
every
jazz.
now and then.
You gotta check out that South DeKalb,
Yeah.
not South DeKalb, but the Cab Farmers Market.
Yeah, man.
I would tell you the best time to go during the weekday.
Facts.
Saturday in the day,
You in there. It's
I don't
packed.
like
It's the
coming to.
mall.
I don't like coming to Atlanta doing Saturday.
Man.
I like,
during the weekday,
Yeah.
is you can walk in there and be at peace.
Yeah.
You go on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you go like,
It's like Lennox Mall before COVID.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I go to Seven Under.
They're good.
Yeah,
So
I go
I'll
to
say any
Seven Under.
yeah, man. I think it's a
So-
non-day mine or something like that. It's another farmer's market. It's
Shout out
pretty
to
good.
Shelly Sweets put me on to that one.
Shout out.
But the Cab one is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm talking about, you can get everything cut up right there in front of you. Hey
Yeah.
man, give me some fillet that catfish for me.
Legit.
But
Hey.
they cook it for you?
Nah, they just bag it up. You want some ice? No ice?
Gotcha. All right,
Yeah.
cool, cool.
Then you say, hey, go over there. Look, ground beef.
Yeah.
They're grounded for you.
Yeah.
Just Yeah, if you want some, what them things, the Jamaicans, the
Oxtails?
oxtails, I'll
Yeah.
cut it up for
We got
you.
some plantains out of
Now, hold
there.
on. Oxtails is really cowtails, right?
Don't make me. I think ox is an animal.
I know the ox is animal, but I'm just
I
saying.
think that's
when
the
last
ox.
time you seen the ox?
No, you know what? You got a valid point. You got a valid. I eat seafood.
Yeah.
If he got a valid point for
Nah,
you
I'm
ox
just saying.
tellers.
No, I'm just saying.
But if it's a cowtail,
I
them
stand
cowtails good.
Yeah.
Dang.
You got to cook them right, man. But he's right on that.
Nah, mind you, my grandmother, my they had an ox.
Okay.
They had an ox, they had a cow, horse. Back in way before
That
I
is
was born.
crazy.
When the last time you seen the ox?
No, when you saying it right now, I'm like,
They cloning them.
I leave that alone.
okay.
They clone them in the
leave
building and cutting their tails off. Sending.
Put slap a sticker that say oxtail.
I leave that alone.
Nah, I'm gonna look into it.
But they got lamb. They'll give you a rack of lamb. Go and check it out, cuz you're gonna see some crazy stuff.
It's incredible,
up in there.
man.
Okay.
Spices, different type of chips. It's when you go in there, you're gonna see the world.
They got the flags hanging.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I rock with it. They got free parking?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. I'm in.
Yes. One. Got him. Got him.
Scanning in.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Nah, it's solid.
All right, cool. Now let's get back to listen,
Right.
man.
Here we go.
Josh, listen, bro. You know me. I can brag about you all day.
Thank you.
No cuz can.
Yes, sir.
We are super proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
Super proud of your growth, your journey, everything you do. You're an amazing father.
Thank you, bro.
That's number one.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You represent the hometown very well. Hattiesburg to be exact.
Hub City.
Hub City.
Yes, sir.
So what else you got on the horizon, man?
Man,
2026 and beyond.
2026, man. Y'all know BTA? What BTA mean?
We young. Oh, Tailor.
BTA mean built to ass.
Oh.
That's it.
That's it. So 2026, man, that's where I'm at in more ways than one. With myself. That don't have nothing to do with anything or anybody external, but just with myself. I really am interested in who I would be if I cared a little less about the opinions, the thoughts of others. You know what I mean? I'm ready to really fulfill my calling, bro. And I can honestly say there are certain things of me I feared exposing. And it's not like, this nigga in the closet. No, nigga. It's not what we saying. It's not one of them.
Closet with your girl.
You know what I'm saying?
No, messing.
Not even. I got.
I know, man. No.
I know. We good. Edit that part out.
No, I had to say, I had to let niggas know, like, bro, we ain't. Yeah.
Nah, we not. We just don't do that. We don't condone it.
Yeah.
We respect it.
Respect it.
Please edit that out.
Right.
2026 is personal, man.
Mm-hmm.
I bring up my brother not for like sympathy or empathy, but my brother was 33, just passed away. And after losing, my immediate family is down to my mom and my son. That's it. My mom is one of 4 girls. My dad was the only child, you know what I mean? And so whatever is happening right now with my lineage is on me right now, and I kind of take pride in what that means, pride in that responsibility. And my brother's funeral, bro, his service was the most beautiful, the most fun funeral I've ever been to in my life. You know what I mean? We had the drum line in there. We had second line. We had all this different stuff. And when I was able to see his impact, I was able to see how many people my brother had touched and how empty his clip was when he went home to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he wished he had one more day to do this. He gave his all in every opportunity he had, and he was so selfless and big-hearted. I really think the drummer in heaven was fucking up, and God was like, we got to get Jeremy up here. That's why he had to call my brother home. But I'm just determined. That's 2026. I'm determined to empty my life clip and make every day that. I don't know if I'm getting up tomorrow, so I got to empty it today. But that's it, man. As an artist, man, everything under the umbrella of music, creativity, and wellness is what I am embodying. And so just trying to really cultivate my brand and my business to hold space for that. Like low-key making the music serve as background music to everything else the community consists of. We'll promote the record, but I teach Qigong, bro. We was talking, I know whenever you and Greg spoke, y'all was having a conversation about mental health, but it's the same desire. It's like men don't talk enough. We so tough, but it's like, bro, not even, bro. You just got a lot of pent up stress And the sooner you can release that, the more space you can hold for yourself, for your family, for other creative objectives and ventures. And so that's really my goal and my objective is to turn my music career into a creative community hub. So yeah, it's 2026.
Oh, man. That's beautiful put, man.
Yes, it is.
Beautifully put.
Nah, shout out.
No, that was yeah. Shout out to that. Yeah, that was good, man. I don't even know what to say after
Nah,
that, bro.
thank you,
Like,
man.
For real.
I think the music industry, man, is not the industry I was coming up in, and so many people can say that, right? But we went from CDs to streaming, and I remember that period where the blog era was dying and social media and streaming was being birthed. You saw artists kind of, some folks didn't make it to that other side. It's kind of like they got swallowed up in the old paradigm. And so we're kind of experiencing that social media is changing and the way people receive it is changing. And
Yeah.
now it's an artist dropping something every day. So much music to consume and digest. That's also why nothing is sticking. It's like, what's gonna make me come to that show though? Because that person might have to get a babysitter, get their hair done. What's gonna make me like you so much that I'm willing to do that? And because I think the world is literally going insane right now, it's like, who is holding space for community? Everybody want to know, who am I, where I come from, why am I here? And it's only so many pockets, man, where you can go to get the answer to that if you don't know how to go within on your own.
I think you definitely going down the right path, man. Cause I'm a big Bulls fan.
Okay.
Back in the day, '96.
Yes,
all
sir.
them guys, man.
Shout out.
Phil Jackson.
Yes, sir.
That's the kind of
Legendary.
So you know what he do. He do off season.
Mm-hmm.
He's legendary coach.
Yeah.
Doing it right, but on the off season he was into what you was into,
Man,
better take.
it's that.
He went and got with the Native Americans.
Yes, sir.
Started doing stuff
Yes,
like
sir.
that, and then that's how they built that dynasty.
Yeah,
after
man.
That, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
back to back. So he touched into himself, and then he kind of put it on his
Exactly,
players a little bit.
exactly.
And he knew how to manage them in different ways.
Yeah,
They all
man.
got their own personality.
It's like having multiple kids. It's
Yeah.
like you can't raise the second child like you did the first one,
Mhm.
you know? But that's really, man, I was raised by an amazing mom who forced me and my brother both to talk about it. Y'all ain't coming out the room until y'all done fought already. So we know y'all are masculine, but now we need a balance of divine masculine and feminine energy. And for men, this is how I try to explain it to people. When we were little kids, they gave a girl a fairy tale and a novel. She been living her whole life waiting for that prophecy to be fulfilled as it pertains to romance. For us, they handed us a ball, and every time you wanted to cry, they like, suck it up. So now you weak and you are this and that for being emotional, but it's a part of the spectrum of the human experience. So I think and it's not just me, so many people are holding space for it, but that is what tugs at my heart for 2026, man. Like,
Respect.
Music for healing.
that's it, bro.
Gotcha.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I want to be super clear because when I hear that music for healing, it's like, bro, this is
No,
not
no.
about to be like none of that. It's still about to be dope records, man, but with just a little more intention, man.
No, so when I say music for healing, it's one of those things that make you sit back and really think about some of the things you need to change in your life, how to make it better, how to let go of some of the hurt and the pain that you haven't unpacked for years.
No, it's
that's
that,
how I look at it
on
when I
the
say
head.
music for healing.
Yes, sir. No, it's that, man. I don't go to church every Sunday, so I don't think me and gospel music like partners, but I don't think I would make that. When I think about like Erykah Badu or Bob Marley, even the Beatles, bro, they were making universal records that allowed us to connect. Sam Cooke, Marvin Gaye, they were talking about things that were happening in our time. It's just, I can't talk about turn up when I know I'm more concerned with like, bro, how are you? How are you even turning up? It's crazy outside right now.
Yeah.
Gang? Like, so yeah, man. Nah, that's what we at.
Like that. We ready.
Yes, sir. Let's get active.
Yeah, stage mission, man.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
So, man.
Yes, sir.
Like Ken folks said, we could be here all day, all night.
Yeah.
We could talk
enjoying it.
about Smurf and all these journeys.
Right. Nah, facts.
But, man, we need you looking at old camera and
Yes,
tell them
sir.
where they can find you at your social media, website, whole 9 yards.
Yes, sir. So you can find me on all social media platforms at Josh Waters Music. I typically follow back, man. Hit that button so I can holler at you. We can get acquainted. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Okay, hey, bro.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate you.
Nah, thank
Love
y'all,
you.
man.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. Get folk. What else they need to do?
Hey, we need y'all to go out there, subscribe, like, and share to the Tailor Talk podcast, and we'll see you next time. And we definitely appreciate y'all for watching and sharing and liking.
Peace. Yes, sir.